Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, and for you today we have a macaroni salad, actually a deli-style macaroni salad, and it's real easy to do. First thing you want to do is pour in a bowl a quarter cup of sugar, followed by a quarter cup of water, and then a third of a cup of white vinegar. Want to give this a little whisk. And then you want to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then you want to add a teaspoon of salt. Give it another little whisk. Okay, the last thing we're going to add is a tablespoon of onion powder. And then we're going to give that a little whisk. That will complete our brine. While you're doing this, on the stove, you should have a pot of water going with pasta in it. Unlike traditional pasta, this you want to cook to the actual al dente time on the package, and then when you drain it, you want to blast it with cold water to end the cooking process. I know it's one of the only times I break that rule. So, cook it to the al dente time, and then blast it with cold water because you want to stop the cooking process. All right, and to our noodles, we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. And then we're going to add our brine mixture. And then we're going to give this a good old stir around. Then I'm going to cover this, and I'm going to leave this in the fridge for 15 minutes before I add a few more ingredients. Okay, through the magic of cooking show editing, 15 minutes has passed, and I'm going to add a half a cup of chopped bell peppers. I went with green, and a half a cup of chopped celery. Again, the color of the peppers doesn't matter. Use whichever one you want. Then you want to give this another stir, and then leave this in the fridge, covered with aluminum foil, for 45 more minutes. Through the magic of cooking show editing. Isn't that pretty? Oh, by the way, throughout the 45 minutes, about at least once or twice, give it another stir. So, like I said, at least once or twice, give it another stir while it's the first hour. And then you want to add another 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. And then you want to give this another stir. And then you want to leave this for at least 2 more hours in the fridge, covered with aluminum foil, or up to overnight. All right, let's jump ahead in time. All right, now we're ready to serve. I ended up going about 5 hours or so with mine. So just gonna put a little bit in a bowl, and then this is optional, but again, I like black pepper, so I added some freshly ground black pepper if I could ever stop adding to the bowl. So top it off with a little bit of freshly ground black pepper, and that's it. Deli-style macaroni salad. Done. And I have to say, this was one of the best things I've made all year. I really, really recommend you try this.